not Japanese tree fillet. It's actually a Russian variety. But for whatever reason they decided to call it Japanese. Anyway, it has a very meaty texture. It's I guess a plum type, but it's you know, it's good for making sauce. It's on the table. It's good for making sauce, and I just like to eat it in salad. It's just very nice, very good tomato, very good all-purpose tomato. If I don't grow anything else every year, I like to grow this. And so, because it is an heirloom variety, I'm going to save the seed. So, my favorite way to save the seed is just to simply cut the tomato and just squeeze out the seeds. I already have, excuse me, I already have it written here. What I'm saving, this is an envelope, like junk mail. You know, I don't like to waste anything, so I'm not going to use a fresh piece of paper. I'm just going to, it doesn't have very many seeds either, that's another good thing. Although for seed saving purposes, maybe you would like more seeds, but it doesn't have a lot of seeds, so it's good. It's good for like cooking and whatever. So yeah, it's not a very large seed cavity at all. And basically just let that dry on the paper. I don't like to do that technique that you know, you put the seeds in the seed pulp in water and let it ferment for like 5 days or something crazy like that. You know, I just like to take the seeds out. This is how my mother did it, and it worked just fine for her. So that's how I'm doing it. And it's been working fine for me all these years also. Excuse me. So that's it, I mean. And then I'm just going to let these seeds dry on the paper. And when I finish drying it, I just fold up the paper and I put it in my little seed stash. And then next year it's got the label. It's got the label and I got the seeds. And I know what I got. So I'm probably going to save more as the months, as weeks go by. But for now, I'm going to save this. Today I wanted to do this thing. I've been putting this off for weeks, actually. I wanted to save seeds from these fruits. This is a butternut squash. This is actually a squash I purchased. I'm not necessarily interested in the seeds exactly. I just wanted to cut this open because it's been sitting around for a long time, several months. I wanted to make a soup and then I changed my mind and then I never made the soup. So I actually just want to see what's going on in there. Most likely the seeds have sprouted and I just want to see that. And this is a cucumber from the garden across the street. It's an English type, and this has actually been sitting around for, you know, more than a month. It's actually very light at this point. I can tell it's very pithy. And, you know, of course, the cucumber is green when you eat it. At this point, it's like ripe, and so it ripened like a very pale yellow. And I cut that open, and this is a different kind of cucumber. It's kind of rotting on one side because I've been waiting too long to cut it open. This is, anyway, I don't know what this variety is. Some kind of English cucumber. This is called fin de mer, which is a French variety, I guess. And it's supposed to be cornichons, but I never catch it at that phase. this is what they look like. They're peculiar. They're actually, they had, in the description it didn't say anything about them having any kind of golden markings, but they all have this golden tip. The stem end is always golden, and they have a yellowish tint to the skin, I mean, not all of them are completely yellow. This one's kind of green, but anyway, so I'm going to save seeds for that because it's interesting to me. So I want to show you how I do this. I wanted to show you that I took a flour bag, a paper flour bag, and took it apart. I'm going to use this to put the seeds for drying. Anyway, I don't really need the whole thing. And I'm saving butternut squash, fin de mer, and English. I don't know what variety it is. I might look it up. I don't think I saved the packet because that's how these things go. Anyway, I'm just gonna start by cutting off this spoiled end because I really don't want to deal with that. And see the interesting seed innards. I don't think I need all these seeds, so I'm probably just gonna cut out some of them and just give the rest of the chickens. Chickens love seeds of any kind, so I'm just gonna take out a few and leave it at that. See, they come out so easily. I don't do any of that silly stuff about, scooping out the pulp and soaking it and all. That seems ridiculous to me. It seems unnecessarily time consuming and unnecessarily messy. Like why? Why when you can just do this? Anyway, so alright, I changed my mind about this procedure. I think I'm done with these, but I don't, it's just too much liquid, so I'm gonna drain this out a little bit. I'm gonna rinse these off at the sink. Alright, so here they are. I rinsed them off and I put them, I just rubbed the seeds against the grate of the strainer, and got most of that pulpy stuff off the seeds. And I'm just gonna spread the seeds on this paper to dry. And that's basically it. I'm gonna do the same with this. Let's see what's going on in this. Okay. Oh, these seeds are smaller. Okay, so I'm just gonna I was almost gonna do it again. Okay, let me do this. Some seeds are actually not very well developed. So, you know, that's another thing to look out for. When you scoop out cucumber seeds, make sure that they're nice and plump. Not too tiny, and not, when you squeeze them, they should feel firm rather than soft. Most of these seeds are undeveloped. But that's probably enough for now. I mean, how many cucumber seeds do you need, really? I'm gonna rinse these off. I did this one. Alright, so that's how you do that. And I wanted to show you how I dried this earlier. This is the black Japanese tree fillet tomatoes. See how it's dry? And I can leave it like this, or I can pick off the seeds and put them in an envelope, but I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to fold it up, and yeah, this is fine. And then I'm just going to write on there. And then I'm just going to stick this in my little seed box. And next year I'll have seeds ready, dry to plant.